Hey, how's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, sorry I haven't been on in a while. I've just been kind of reminiscing on some of the stuff in my past. Everybody laughs at people that have addictions. Addictions aren't a funny thing. They're a very real thing, very dangerous thing. When I got out of the military in 2006, after my 25 plus year stretch, I had an addiction. I was addicted to coke, heroin. I didn't shoot any, but I did snort quite a bit. I would snort massive amounts. Then I would go out to the bars looking for a fight. People say PTSD is fake. No, it's not. If you've been in combat like I have, you know that you will do anything to forget those memories. Especially if you got comrades and buddies that were killed during the line of duty, that were ripped apart in front of you. My thing is that I would go to the bar, I'd get drunk, snort a few lines, and I'd look for a fight. I wouldn't give a fuck who it was. If it was a dude yelling at his girlfriend for whatever reason, because she was at fault for something, I'd beat the fuck out of him. I'd just grab someone and start beating the hell out of them once I got drunk and high. I'm a Marine. Marines are born aggressive and learn to be aggressive while in the military and while in combat. I couldn't get the aggression out of me. The drug dealer that gave me my fix every time I needed it came in the bar one time and I hated him. I wanted to beat his ass so bad. And it was like, finally I went up to him and, dude, why don't you just give me some fucking coke, man? Don't charge me for it, just give it to me, man. He's like, no way. And I looked straight at him. I go, man, if your boys weren't around, I'd beat the fuck out of you and take your shit. He looked at it. He turned around, looked at his boys and said, this is a one-on-one between me and him, win or lose. Man, we must have scrapped for hours. And we were just so tired, just swinging fists, and I was being tossed against the bar. He was being tossed against the bar. Man, we were tired. I mean, we were tired. We were stressed out. We were tired. We were all beat up. Both of us beating each other up. I mean, we were going at it. The last hit that me and him both made was bam. He got me here, and I got him here right at the same time, and we knocked each other out finally. That was the last hit either one of us took. We were out. I came to, and he was still out. Apparently, I killed him. And I'm like, of course. Then after that, I was arrested. I was charged with first-degree murder because I'm a Marine. My hands are registered, and so anyway, I'm sitting in jail, figuring out why the hell did I let myself take it so far. Now, I was supposed to be doing life in prison. And finally, for the first time in my life, I prayed. I said, God, I'll make you a deal, man. I just got back from the Marines, you know that. I had one hell of a stretch there. I had seen things that I couldn't even explain. I don't need this. I'll tell you what, God. You take this sentence away, this upcoming trial away, take these charges away, I'll quit. doing drugs. I'll quit fighting. And please, if you can find it in some kind of miracle, can you make that guy come back to life? So he ain't dead either. I didn't mean to kill him. And, and I prayed for a good 8 hours, 9 hours. And after I got done next day, I was called, Wilbur, stand against your wall. So I stood against my wall. The door opened. I was in a one-man cell. I was not around nobody. I was considered a very dangerous person. So, and in walks the district attorney. In walks my attorney and the sheriff and a couple other legal advocates and stuff. And to read I thought to read the charge. I was only 3 days away from my murder trial. And I had like 15 people testifying against me. Witnesses that saw me kill this dude, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, great, now they're coming to read my charges. And next thing I know, in the back of the people was the guy that was pronounced dead at the scene, the guy I killed. Apparently the day I prayed, God somehow made the coroner made a mistake, claiming him to be dead when he was really in a coma. Because they found him inside where they put the bodies at, inside the cooler. He was in there kicking and screaming, "Hell, someone help me, let me out." Now this is going on without me knowing it, okay? They pull him out, they revive him. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? This guy was pronounced dead by 3 different coroners. And I'm 3 days away from my murder trial. And God brought him back to life. And they revived him. They put him in my cell block in front of my cage. And the guy goes to the officer and the DA and my lawyer, "Can you give us a minute?" And they gave him. There's two rows of bars between us, so nothing could be done. He goes, "James Wilbur, God heard your promise. He accepts your agreements." And I'm sitting there thinking, there's no way this guy knew. No one knew I said that prayer, because I'm not a religious guy at all. Apparently, God made a deal with him too, that he would have to turn over a new leaf. And sure enough, we both got a second chance. So, is God real? I believe he is. All charges were dismissed. This guy was brought back to life. That guy actually has a parish, his own. He became a pastor. He went from drug dealing and pimping prostitutions to a pastor after a meeting with God. I went from a Marine to a retired Marine to a street brawler, to a guy that is just trying to relax. I no longer fight. I no longer drink. I don't do drugs. And I don't chase women like I used to. I mean, a little bit, yes, but not like I used to. So, what I'm saying in this message is, no matter how bad you think you got it, God is always there to listen and to help you out. Don't ever think He don't exist. Now remember, at the time was a non-believer, had no idea who God was. This was in 2006. That's why probably one of the reasons why I go Bigfoot hunting now without a gun, because I feel that these creatures are God's creatures, and in some kind of unity that we can learn to coexist. Even though I know the old teachings of them being man-eaters, and that they are, but at the same time, when I'm out there, I feel at peace, and even I know they're around, I'm at peace with them. And I think all it has to do with God showing us that we're not alone in this world. Well, I just thought I would share and remember, God is always willing to listen. I'm Jim with Life's Adventures, keeping it real. Thanks for watching.